All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's run it.
Come on, let's run it.
Let's run it.
We all brought up faced with hard luck. Faced with hard luck. Card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. Pimps and card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. We all brought up faced with hard luck. Faced with hard luck. Card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck. Pimps and card shots, thieves, murderers with hard luck.
Good morning and welcome to the Hard Luck Show. Certified, qualified West Side host, Steve Lucky Luciano. That's right, sitting across from me is my co-host and partner.
Is Chumahan, Bowen, American Indian, Southern Californian, elegant barbarian, here to fuck shit up once again.
And on sound, old Blue Eyes himself.
Sean Lewis, certified audio professional engineer for the Hard Luck Show.
Flew himself.
Old Red Eyes.
Flew himself.
He's fucking high as fuck, bro. I haven't seen him like this in ages.
We got my man Luis in the house.
Yeah,
Luis.
Luisi. What's cracking, dog? Luisi. Right.
Motherfucking money. Got Big Mike back there.
Oscar nominated.
Scatman.
Scatman. I'm the Scatman.
And we got motherfucking King Salmon.
King Salmon in the hizzy.
King Salmon, dog.
It's a special day. Okay? Listeners, listen.
Yeah, come on.
It's a special day for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
We're at our new compound
Sheesh.
in the city of Los Angeles.
Right.
You know? And one of our first guests for our new compound is no other than Compa from the Trash Bag Boys.
Yeah! What's cracking, dog? I didn't. Hey, it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Jason.
Let's
You know,
get it,
we
homie.
would have thought about this
Jason.
better. We could have really done some crazy shit.
Yeah, but you know what?
But hey, we'll get it. What's up, man?
What's cracking, homie? We just finished a podcast too right here at Talking Trash with Blasey, so it was cool. Dog.
Now, how long you guys have Talking Trash?
Yeah, Talking Trash.
Is the name of your podcast? How long's your podcast been going on?
What? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
So you guys
A month.
just kicked it off.
Yeah, we just kicked it off.
What's
Okay.
the basic format? Like, what do you guys do?
Talk trash.
Right. But I mean, like, so do you guys
Same
actually
as us.
come up with a topic, or do you guys just say, fuck it,
It's
let's
like
just
we're
sit
just
down?
sitting there like in a garage with homies, just chilling. Someone's getting high, someone's drinking. We're just talking trash.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so in these inaugural episodes, these beginning episodes, right?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about? What could people look for?
Oh, the first episode was kind of like we got that that
Right,
full,
right,
so
right.
it was kind of like and I was fucked up, and 50 was fucked up. And it was a little random, but it's kind of when I first started this shit, I was nervous, so I started drinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Boom, boom. So get out the nerves. But then I started seeing myself, and I'm like, oh boy, I can't look like a clown on that shit.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
So,
right.
so
You're
I'm learning
slipping.
now.
You were
So
slipping.
I'm now learning. I'm stop drinking now. So I'm,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm drinking coffee now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
But
the
that's just
18th
more-
time you slept.
I'm pretty wired. This is a black. What is it? Nitro shot.
Nitro.
Luisi,
Cold
what'd you
nitro.
get him, bro?
Yeah,
What did you
fool.
give him?
You're getting cracked out.
I'm putting him on the Nitro Cobra.
That's right.
Nitro
That's good
Cobra,
stuff,
all
dog.
right.
I drink those fucking things and go to sleep, bro.
No way.
Yeah, dog. This motherfuckers. But I love caffeine.
Yeah, but he lives, eats, breathes caffeine. I
Yeah,
mean, you can't
yeah,
fuck
we
with him.
gotta
He's
go
been
on
doing
that
it for a
shit, dog,
long ass
long
time. You
time.
cut his.
You only
fucking
live
vein.
once.
A latte
Yeah,
with
fuck
I'll
butter
rest
out.
when I die.
Right.
Fuck. Instead of saying saca la bolsita, es saca el cafecito.
Yeah.
Was
So
good
tell
though.
me, doggy, like, because, you know, man, let me be honest just to start from the beginning. And that is that, you know, these guys started coming across my radar a while back. And I kind of started seeing that they were kind of trash bag boys. You were crossing paths with different people that we kind of knew by association. And I just started looking more at what was going on. I was trying to understand, you know, exactly who trash bags boys were and exactly what you guys were doing. And started following and started seeing like this, at least in the last couple months, a very fluid message that's coming, almost of inspiration, but having fun with the whole thing at the same time. And it's very, very clear the messaging that's coming out, and I was attracted to it. I was attracted to the energy. I like the stuff that you're putting up. I started following it. I'm like, and then you showed up to the cookies, one of the cookies events.
Yeah.
And
Which
I saw
one?
you guys for a minute. Big Fool's Gone Wild.
Right.
Shout out Who's Going Wild. Sheesh.
And then a couple guys over there were kind of like, yeah, dog, you fuck with dudes, cool. And, you know, and we met briefly, you know.
Yeah.
And we just started kind of hitting it up, man. And I was like, I really wanted you to come on the show, man. I see what you're doing. You have a lot of the right people paying attention to you. You have a lot of people that have your back, and I know a lot of those people, so it's you got good people behind you, man. So I'm excited. Tell us and our listeners a little bit about what is Trash Bag Boys. Who is it? What exactly? Inform us, brother.
All right, Trash Bag Boys. It's a cannabis brand. So I started off with, every time you pack bags, you put them in trash bags. You know what I mean? And that's all. If you trap, you fit 25 bags in a bag. So it's like, how can I say it, bro? What is Trash Bag Boys? It's a weed brand.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
that's the brand, but the brand harkens back to when it's trapping and whatever, so that it's got the credibility.
Yeah, that's all I've done all my life.
Right.
All I've done. I've never had a job.
Sold weed.
Yeah, just sold weed. I collect my Xbox for a half ounce of Bubba Kush back then, which was back in 2000 when packs were like 6,400. You know what I mean? Okay. So when this shit started going legal, and I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I need to find a brand. I need to name a brand, whatever. One time, one of my boys was like, hey, you can't fucking just walk in with trash bags inside the house. And I'm like, oh, Trash Bag Boys. Yeah. Fucking, so I started packing my bags in there, and boom, fit like 25 packs in the bag, boom, boom. That's the history.
When did you first start selling weed? How old were you, for real? Let's not fuck around.
Probably like 17. I'm 38 now.
Okay.
17.
How did it start? 17. Like, how did you get going?
All right. Chilling with the homies, and we were always looking for some weed, and no one had it. So I'm like, all right, I got to find the problem.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I clicked my thing. I had my kid. So when I had my kid, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I had to let's take it back. Right. So let's take it back. I was born and raised in the San Fernando Valley, the city of San Fernando. All right.
Okay.
So shout out to San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, San Fernando. Right. I started, I was a good kid, went to Mexico from 1st to 3rd grade. And, that's where I learned how to speak Spanish and Chihuahua and read and write it. When I came back, I went to a private school. And then when I went to junior high, I got in a fight, got kicked out. Now I went to to a public school. Then I got introduced to the street life, to the San Fernando area and everything. And boom, it got kind of bad. But then the plant, kind of saved me. You know what I mean?
Right. And then it got kind of good.
Yeah, good, of course. You know what I mean? So I got to chase my...
So wait a minute, though. It sounds a little bit like in some ways that you were kept away from street in the beginning. Your parents maybe had an idea like, I'm going to raise private schools and he's going to be like this, right?
Yeah, but then I rebelled after.
But then you rebelled.
Junior high and boom. And then I went to 9th grade, got kicked out from 9th grade and never graduated. I graduated from the streets, but...
Right.
That's it.
And what did your parents say? Were they disappointed?
It was bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But now I take care of my parents.
Right. So what
our house was cracky, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, what's up?
So what did they say to that? So have you guys had conversations with your parents where you're like, you guys didn't see it in the beginning, and I kind of understand because nobody saw it.
Yeah.
But now you guys understand I'm a businessman, actually.
Yeah.
Do you guys have that conversation?
No, I think it's been so long already. I'm 38 now, but before I made my mom cry a lot, but then I'm back though.
But then you made her smile a lot.
Yeah, I even have a restaurant too. Yeah, I'm a businessman. I have a restaurant, Senor Sushi. Sheesh, you got to pull up in Granada Hills.
All right, I'm down.
Do you like sushi? If you don't like sushi, you got steak, soup.
Brother, I love sushi. And I love steak, everything else. Yeah, this is, so talk about it, man, because the motherfuckers out there, I feel like, think that people just popped up and shit just grew money and it's just on and cracking. And here I just showed up in the game and so I'm very open about the struggles I've had in my life. You know, I've been on the top and I've fallen. You know what I'm saying? And you'd say, you know, I made her cry a lot. Shit wasn't all good. It wasn't good in the beginning.
Oh, I started gangbanging, bro. I started like, you know what I mean? I left the house at 15, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I was gone. I haven't lived with my mom since I was 15. You know what I mean? I had my kid at 17. That's when I started selling, when I said, I started selling weed. And then I started growing weed and I still grow, you know what I mean? But I started growing weed and I got in the business stage like around 24 when I got busted. I got caught with a gun So I did 7 months and 20 days. And I was like, fuck this, you know. Once I got it, all right. That's when I noticed, like, fuck, I'm gangbanging out on the streets, get busted. The fools that are my enemies is shooting me so fast, treating me like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? It's like a stupid ass cycle.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So I came back straight to the bag. So I got out. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I started just focusing on the bag, and the rest is history. But yeah.
But I mean, there's more to it than that too, though, right?
Yeah,
man?
no, there's
What is it that, like, for people who are hobbyists, right?
What's
like,
hobbyist? You got, hey, I live from the street. I didn't graduate from the.
Well, you did go to private school, but I will say this.
Yes,
right?
grade.
So, right. But people who dibble dabble, or they sit in their garage and they think like, oh, I can get into the weed business. I know what to fucking do. How hard is it to sell weed? Everybody wants to smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the real things? Like, what does it really take in the weed game to be like, yeah, I'm not just a guy who sells a drug. I'm actually a guy who's branding something. And like, everybody thinks they can brand something. I mean, dude, fuck, you throw a rock, everybody's a fucking brand manager. Like, they all say that, but very few people are like big Lux, right?
Yeah, big looks, cracking big looks.
Right?
Yeah.
Or for you to say
Trash
like,
bag boys.
trash bag boys
Yeah.
with the flex.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What goes into that? How do you, what are some of the secrets to success?
The secrets to success, you just gotta focus. Cut off the bullshit, the negative shit, and just grind your ups and downs. You might, life is like ups and downs. You know, when you go down, you just gotta keep grinding. God will bless you. I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I mean? That's what I love about my mom. She taught me about God earlier, and He's came through for a lot for me. So I know there is a God. So, and you just gotta focus.
You gotta
grind. Just grind.
focus. Does that require faith?
Faith. Everything, yeah. Be positive. Whatever you believe in, wherever you're God, whatever, just do the right thing and focus. Because all that bullshit that gets you nowhere. You think negative, you're gonna end up in a negative situation.
Right.
Everything is all is well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck, shit ain't right. All is well. Shit's right. You know what I mean? All is well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Man, I mean, it sounds so simple, right? I know the truth when I hear it.
Right.
You know?
That's exactly right.
I know it. Yeah.
But
absolutely.
in practice, it's much harder. I mean, everybody on some level, you say, yeah, we got to focus, you got to grind. You talk to everybody, they're like, oh, I'm gonna grind, you know. But the real grind, like on a Wednesday in the middle of the night when shit got fucked up, and nobody would blame you for quitting. They'd understand. You go, hey, everything was fucking, but you kept going.
Right.
That's grinding.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
Everybody can grind when the sun shines,
No, yeah, of course.
right? But what
Rainy
about
days.
when it's rainy days?
Fuck, you just gotta grind.
Yeah, man. It's if you can do, those are the days where it counts.
Right.
It's not the days where you're pumped to go do it.
Yeah,
It's the days where you just don't want to, or you doubt it, you can't. If you can go on those days, the rest of them are easy, you know?
Right.
But it's taken a long time to start to begin to understand a lot of that stuff, man. I used to, yeah, man, it does. It takes, so much of it really is picking up your fucking balls
Yep.
and handling your business and leaning your shoulder into it, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
And taking on life and it's what you say, bro. But I feel like, and I've had this in common with other people that have built things and they've had a level of success from building something really big, you know?
Yeah.
And one thing I've found in common with them was that when I'm in the process of building that thing, I'm so into whatever it is that I'm building, I'm not really looking around at what you're doing, and I'm not really looking around at like all the stuff that I'm gaining. And I get through an amount of time, and then I'll like stick my head up and I'll be like, fuck, dude, you know, like that's when I'll see it, right? So that whole idea of nose to the grind, like just stop
Like in the flow.
checking every minute. It's like looking in the mirror every time you work out. You're fucking checking, like leave this shit alone, right? And just do what you got to do, and then take a look in 6 months.
Yeah.
Right.
And
The
then
score
that's when you're like, fuck, that'll give you enough inspiration right there to keep on going.
Right. The score ain't
Just
gonna
that.
change just by you looking at it.
No. So, I mean, it's everything you say, man. And I'm just such a believer. And when you watch our podcast, when you listen to Art from our first show on, about that this thing is on you, man. Like, ain't nobody gonna come do it. Ain't none of that shit's is happening, bro. You got a fair shot at this motherfucking thing. I got a fair shot at it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna just talk about why we can or who doesn't. Like, let's go, man. You want that shit? All right, let's go. And if you don't want that shit, then move out of the way.
Right.
That's it. It's just it, man. So, I'm about promoting that, man. And I try in our dialogue, it comes out, we promote that. We that's part of this dialogue, but I as well try and live by it so that by definition, so people can see it. And when I see other people on that page, it inspires me because I put you in the same category as a Guerrero. You guys are coming from different vantage points. Your thing is like, I'm gonna get out there and grind, hustle, and get mine.
Yeah,
you know, in a world that everybody says it ain't gonna happen, I'm gonna make it happen. Guerrero's in fitness, but it's still the energy of, phew, man. Get up, man. Let's go. Let's go get this. We're alive. We live in Southern California. Fingers and toes are working. Sheesh. I got a bed to sleep in. I got food and clean water.
And you're free?
Motherfucker, what can't I do? That type of energy and attitude, that's the truth. That's because that's the truth. When I hear the truth, when I see the truth, those are the people I want to fuck with. And so that's why you're on the show, man.
What's your connection to Guerrero?
Through Instagram. I just like how I had like how he said energy, the real connect, and I'm like, I like what he's doing, and then he's Raza and he's a homie. I'm like, damn, I gotta talk to him, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I messaged him, and then he said he felt that the message like, oh, this was being real. So we matched like the energy, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Same thing with homie too. Like he hit me up, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna pull up, I have my own podcast and everything, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pull up. This fool's like, I just felt it, compa, like, you know what I mean? And I hear good things about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fool's Gone Wild, said he's good peeps and everything. Shout out, Fool's.
Shout out, man.
Yeah,
shout out.
Fool's Gone Wild, man.
For sure.
Little Mr. E.
Little Mr. E. Hey, Little Mr. E is like a big inspiration of me for stop drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, because I was doing good last year. I did like 11 months, and then we did a drop and lemonade with him and me and Fool's Gone Wild, the Broken Windows. And I started drinking. We started drinking. And then, I haven't stopped since now, which was March last year. So whole year. And yeah, but we're back now. And now he doesn't drink no more. So it's cool. Like, I see how he's fucking pushing this. I'm like, yeah, I gotta. Alcohol is like the downside, dog.
He is, though. I mean, like, I see that little messaging coming through, what he's doing and what he's standing on. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's great, though, man. He's really, really, that thing's really happening for him, man.
Yeah, he's a genius. That guy's a fucking...
I love it.
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
Part of the fam. He's coming on, and yeah, man, it was certainly... There's a lot of collaborations or high-profile collaborations going on with the cookies. That's part of my job title is the one putting all these collaborations with the brand together, seeing them through and split.
What do you got to do with the cookies? What's your role?
I'm the brand manager.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And in that, there can get to be a lot of red tape when you start dealing with
corporations,
a lot of big corporations, and it's like it can just get very redundant and difficult to maneuver and actually execute. If you can get through all the fucking bullshit, right?
Lots of bullshit.
And we get with Fool's Gone Wild, and we start talking, and in a week we got the concept. In a week, just a couple just. How this? We do this. Oh, fuck yeah, we'll do that. All right, we'll do this. And it was like, bam. And there was no big corporate tape to get signed off on or any of that shit. We just had it. Very easy, dude. Easy and pleasant. That's the other thing. When you're dealing with somebody who either loves what they do or is grateful to be in the position, they're aware of what they have. Mm-hmm. When you deal with people like that, the energy they bring to you when you pick up the phone and you engage them is, if you're on that page, you're going to do great things together. Mm-hmm. And that's how he was, man. I like that guy, man. I don't care what anybody think. Man, that guy and me he's been 100 with me. Nothing but respectful and good. And I enjoyed working with them. And we had I say all that to say that we had a great drop together.
That was sick. Lined up, everything.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, man. And it wasn't hard so it's a pleasure. I look forward to doing business with him some more.
Yeah, I am.
And hanging, you know, just on the homie shit. But yeah, man, I mean, listen, man, I'm gonna not even talk around. I'm gonna talk right to it right now, and that is that I feel like I'm an Italian Jew, dog, but I grew up in a Chicano neighborhood, you know. I consider myself Rasta, you know, and I, you know. Anyways, dog, that's who I am, and and the gente is my people. Well, I really feel like our culture needs, and I feel like it's time that there's some dudes that are in places. Some people are just natural born leaders. They're either going to lead you to some bad shit or they're going to lead you to some good shit. But they just have this thing about how they carry themselves, and people are going to follow them. They just have that type of, God gave them that. And those types of men, I'm only going to speak on men, in our community, a lot of times those role models have kind of been, the narrative's been one narrative, and it hasn't served anybody. And I feel like there's men that are today, and it's because of stuff like Instagram and some digital platforms that have a strong message of truth, man, of that. Don't like, stop compromising yourself, man, and this experience, man, and you can. And really, like, instead of maybe preaching it so much, being able to back it up with some action so you can see it. But we need that. But our community needs that shit, bro. Other races look to it and gain from it, including, but it's like, we need that, man. So if I even sniff that out, and trust me, man, I'm going to watch somebody for a while, you know, and ask people. But if that's what you're about, man, I feel like it's just important, dude. That's, I think, maybe the biggest reason I have you in here, dude, is like you're representing like a really something positive that especially young people can like wrap their head around it. They're not going to run from it. Like the way he's sharing who he is is fucking cool. Just like Guerrero, dog. Like it's, you can accept that, man. You're not some dude trying to be something that you're not. Like it's different today because of a lot of this. You can tune in, and it's like you have the ability to reach a lot of people, man, with that message, bro. I'm telling you right now, man, that you have that about you. You're one of those guys that has that gift, you know, and it's good, man. It's what I'm about, man. I want to see us do well, dude.
What do you think that
I want to see us do well, meaning I want to see my community evolve.
Yeah.
I want to see my community evolve and be able to, you know, raise their families and their kids safely, be able to build companies for themselves, financial wealth that goes through their families. I want to see them own things. You know what I'm saying?
Multi-generational.
I want to see them participate in offices, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and
well, so
I want, you know, so it's and it's just not going to get there overnight. But what it is going to get there is going to get there when they can look at dudes like you, and stab on. And you know, it's like, and I can go through the list,
right?
Creep, like there's a number, Danny, like whatever, dude, however it might be, like creative people that. And right now, it's guys like you and a handful of others, and I'm like, yeah, dude, because these guys ain't making no excuses for themselves.
Well, I think it takes a lot of like evolution to say, like, you know what, you know, Fool's Gone Wild, and he's an example, and you know, maybe I am gonna put the bottle down. Like, I think I think we've been stuck in this country, not just this community, right? But we've been stuck in this country in an alcohol zone for a long ass time.
That's the real drug,
and that takes
it's the worst drug of them all.
That's the real. You guys drink?
No.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So like, you know, we're talking about something that's used in order to keep people stuck in a spot. Like, how you
low
pay,
vibrations and everything,
dude.
bro.
Yes.
How do you keep people?
Sum me 'em up.
Yeah.
How do you keep someone in a job where they're only going to make 20% of what there is to make, and you get to keep 80% for not working? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that with masses? You're going to give them a reward, and one that's not going to lift them up. And it's going to be alcohol. It's going to be beer. And who is going to mass-produced beer, right? That's going to be everybody's finish line so that you don't look at your own life, right? They've been doing it in England. The British have been doing it to themselves for a very... That's what a pub is. It's a fucking wet, rocky, dank, depressing fucking basement where blue-collar British people drink away their sorrows and desperation because they're never going to be the king.
Right. Damn.
Cracking the code right there,
Damn, dog.
Yeah, put the bottle down, dog. Straight up, dog. You're hearing this shit, put the bottle down. You know what I mean?
I was talking to you. I'm talking to you right now. You don't have to.
So it was like, oh, fuck.
We were just talking about it, you know, with fucking you can fucking have bars, you can have alcohol, you can have all this shit all over the place, but there's all these laws in place with the weed. You can't sell after this hour. And to this and that. And like, man, match up all the car accidents, fights, aggressive acts of violence. And you tie all those, put alcohol up and see where they line up and match, and put cannabis up and see where they match. Hey, dog.
Hey, dog.
I've never smoked a half a joint or a joint and been like, all right, let's go fuck that dude up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Or do some dumbass shit.
Right, dog, ever, right?
Nah.
You know what, man? I'll tell you this much, too. I don't know what weed does to a liver, right? Mm-hmm. But, like, alcohol, like, you've seen them. They ain't fat, right? Like, you know, like a 55-year-old dude, right? He's got a fucking beard, a little puffy, but he ain't fat. But his bottom stomach is hard. Because he got a fatty liver. Like, that liver is fat. And that shit fucks with your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I can't even touch his toes.
That shit will fuck up your testosterone. You have a fatty liver from drinking, that'll fuck your testosterone.
But maybe because the motherfucking government's in on the alcohol.
For sure.
And the alcohol produces how many ailments? How many ailments? It secures the medical business. Right? For sure. You got alcoholics. Yeah, man. My fucking esophagus, my liver, my fucking liver. Everything's fucked up from alcohol.
Well, we got a pill for that. We got a pill for
Big
that.
pharma.
Big
That's what I'm
pharma.
saying. Big pharma.
Big fucking pharma. Pinche pharma.
So,
big pharma.
I think it's all like it ain't by coincidence, dude.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Deadly drug.
Hey.
Alcohol's the most deadly motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's something that changes you.
Yes.
Changes you.
Possesses you, bro.
Yeah.
It fucks with your mind.
Like, look
bro.
at. I know Chumahan, who he is. I know his intentions.
Right.
I've known this man for over 20 years.
Yeah.
If you show up one day and you're just not that guy.
Oh, yeah.
You're some other fucking dude that I don't like.
No.
And you tell me, no, I don't want you doing that shit because I don't like that. That ain't the motherfucker that I trust that I'm in this position with.
I'll tell you something.
So bring that guy back. I can't do it. So it's like alcohol it's me. Change me.
Right.
I know guys are perfectly nice guy. I would go get men to be trying
Are
to
you
beat up,
crazy?
stab, shoot
Are
everybody
you
in the
crazy?
place, right?
When's the last time you guys got drunk? Honestly.
It's going to be 21. It's going to be 21 years ago.
No way.
Yeah.
You did something stupid to stop?
I drove blacked out, but I didn't get in trouble. But I knew that my fucking card was punched. Like if I didn't try to black out, right? I was just a fucking thing at a party.
Yeah.
Drove from fucking Hollywood all the way up to Los Feliz, blacked out. Didn't remember. Side mirror, gone.
Imagine people that wake up and they killed somebody.
Oh,
dude.
You know
I
what
looked
I
for
mean?
blood on the
Like,
hood
what
of my
the
car.
fuck? Like-
That happens to some
Yeah,
people.
no,
Yeah, that
people wake
happens
up
to
like,
some
what the
people.
fuck? You know what you're in here
Yep.
for? Fuck, you just killed the family.
Yep, that happens.
Like,
that
that's
happens.
alcohol. And
I can't live with. I wouldn't be able. So that's why when that happened, right?
Yeah.
That's when I stopped because I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna be that lucky ever again. I'm never gonna narrowly dance next to the devil and get away without a burn.
Listen, man, I know two motherfuckers that were drunk, got in a car, had an accident, and the passenger, in both of them, two separate incidents, died. Yeah, they got the murder.
Fuck that.
Imagine waking up to that. You killed your friend.
Right. That's worse than you dying.
Dog.
I mean,
the whole family hates you. This, that. You know what's crazy?
What if
they cancel Andrew Tate for saying shit, but they won't cancel alcohol for killing families.
Right.
That's like, you know about Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they try to censor everything. They censor everything, but I don't know. I feel.
Well, but you got too many You got too many companies that have been making money for too long for quote unquote it to cancel it. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. And this is something that people don't really think about. They don't look at. But alcohol has been a part of a sneak attack warfare for a long time. Alex the Great of Macedonia, who took over the known world, and at that time, one of his tricks was to get the enemy drunk and then attack in the middle of the night.
It was being used like that
for back then.
They're still doing it now,
right?
Man, think about the psychology. Like, no, but really think of unpack that, bro. Think about that.
Right. That's real.
There's got to be somebody that's sitting there, like, watching society, and they're like, these dudes just poison themselves and idiots.
You're killing yourself.
They just do it to themselves. Somebody's sitting there watching
the higher ups right there just laughing at
or
us.
whatever, right? But they're like, they just throw, and the alcohol is one of these fucking things that gets it really fucking bubbling up.
So the army, right? They bring you in at 17 and 18 because you're a young person who can't even think about the reality of death. So they can whip you up full of shit and send you inside D-Day and get shot up while the fucking fat
your friends
generals
are getting their heads blown off.
And then the older guys walk behind you and they make it up as you get mowed down, right? So if you don't make it into the army, what they'll do then in the civilian world, right? They will put out old school music, all this shit for young people to get them to think that it's part of the rights of being a young person to get smashed, right? Get you hooked into alcohol early on. You have no concept how it could destroy your life over time. They do that purposely. They do that the same thing. And as a result, you go to college thinking that part of being in college is getting blackout drunk. There's whole cultures built on that. By the time you graduate, you've ingested that propaganda to the point that you think that's normal. And now you're doing 10 whiskey sours on a golf course and your kids hate you.
Oh, shit.
Serious.
You know what? I think you said it all there at the end of the sentence.
When's the last time you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
For drinking alcohol, it's been maybe 8-9 years.
What was it? Like? You know, this is it. I'm not gonna drink no more. Because he said he blacked out driving.
Oh yeah, no. It was,
what was yours? The last thing.
Mine was. I had been up on the other thing for like a week. A week.
Spinning the.
For a week, straight naked in the Momo with the fucking porn on. You know, where it ends for a lot of us. You know?
That's a good combination of the in that. Fuck that.
So,
got something stuck in the ice machine.
And so coming off of that, my life was just. It was when that run came to an end, shit was. Just smoke coming from the ground. You know what I mean? My life, smoke coming from the ground. And this was also in my 40s. I'm already in my mid 40s, late 40s when this happens. And I remember I wanted to come down because I was already in the psychosis.
Right.
I just wanted to come down. And because I was having a conversation with people that weren't there and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And I went and bought all sorts of I was walking in the liquor store.
No shirt. Banged down right. It was cracking. You know what I mean?
Guy almost gave me the alcohol. I was like in a fucking Wongo neck fucking over there. Guy probably thought I was gonna try to run out the fucking place with. But I bought fucking, a 12-pack. I bought some fucking that Fireball rum. I bought fucking
Oh, you were ready. You're partying.
Yeah. Bought some Doers. I bought everything. And I tried to really drink myself just in this. And for some reason, halfway into the debauchery, the way it was hitting my empty stomach, the alcohol.
Yeah.
it just hit me like, dude, I'm poisoning myself. It hit me like I'm like pouring gasoline down into my body. Like I'm fucking killing myself right now. And I just fucking remember throwing everything out. All the shit that wasn't even open, I threw everything in the trash can.
Trash bag.
What about you?
And now then,
what was your
how about
last
you?
one? Yeah, you said 11 months ago. Yeah.
No, right now, this, like, what was the last time I got, fuck, it was like last week,
Louis,
2 weeks?
do something. What?
No, it was like 2 weeks ago? I think it was like, I forgot, I think like 2 weeks ago was my last thing. I lost my backpack, bro. And then I was with the, and I was drunk, and and then fucking I lost my backpack. I had money in it, I had my phones and some car keys, and the car is gone. So one of my cars is gone. I don't know if they towed it or they took it, dog. So I'm like, you know what? And I'm too old for this shit, dog. Like I was like, God's blessed me with my life right now, and if I keep going, it's like, you know, like how you said, you know what I mean? Like it's not, you know, the punch hole you were saying, like you know where it's gonna go, dog. So I can't play with fire. You're gonna get burned. You know what I mean? So I'm tired of it. I'm not saying I'm stopping forever, but I gotta pay. I can't do one and done. If I drink one, I want to party. I'm like fucking 4 days binge and everything.
Listen, bro.
I'm like fuck. But
you're talking to a brother that if I came over to your motherfucking house and you said I got 2 beers in the fridge, I'd be like, I'm cool. I don't need 2 beers. 2 beers is gonna piss me off. I won't get
disrespecting me, homie.
Right, I won't get fucked up. I want to time travel.
Sheesh.
I want to fucking lose my shoes. I want to fucking go crazy, bro. I want to fucking go nuts. I ain't gonna do none of fucking easy going. I don't do like one glass of wine.
Hey, you don't want to lose your wallet, but you want to lose your shoes.
that's the gateway. That's the real gateway of drugs. Is alcohol.
For sure. There's a ton of people I know that they start with alcohol and
then and then chocolate.
Oh,
right.
That's like for sure.
Oh, that's they used to say the weed was. Remember, weed was a gateway of drugs.
I remember that.
Like,
you smoke a little mota, and the next thing you know, you're on heroin.
Yeah,
right.
Nah,
Exactly.
it's alcohol. That's
alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol, because alcohol is gonna have you compromise. It's gonna have you compromise. Alcohol is gonna get in your head so quick and tell you, no, you can't.
Yeah.
You got that. You
Thug
did
life,
that.
homie.
Bad
Fuck it.
ideas
You could also go into auto mode where you could just like not thinking about it and just go do like the
Like a
whatever
zombie.
it is. You're just like laser focused, right? You're not questioning yourself. You're just going. You're just like they ain't thinking about it. You're just taking action.
Well, when I drink alcohol, like bad ideas make sense.
Yeah.
Like when you drink alcohol, you're like, oh, that. Like in your normal head, you're like, I am. That's fucked up. When you're drunk, you're like, let's go.
Fuck.
Luis, what do you got to say? You're sitting there with your hands clasped. You're hearing all this. You're the fucking videographer. Come over here.
Luis.
What do you got to say?
How drunk are you right now, Luis?
He doesn't drink. You don't drink?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink. When was the last time you had a drink, Luis?
Last time, somebody gave me a bottle of Hennessy for like Christmas, and made some homemade lemonade, and I put a shot in there. That was the last time.
A shot.
I'm a one.
Hennessy and lemonade.
Oh,
You're
this guy
one and
definitely.
done? You're a normal dude?
He just got no.
I'm like
alcohol
one and
problem.
gone.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm normally driving, or like I got my gear with me, so yeah.
Dude, you sound
You don't have time to be drinking, right? You don't have time to be drinking.
Nah, we're working, dog.
This guy
that's
sounds
it.
so sane. Like he's like, oh, I just have a little bit of lemonade. I got all my stuff with me. I'm not. You sound so
Like
sane.
you know what the because alcohol is one of those. It's one of those drugs that you have to put forth the commitment, or the commitment is going to put forth to you if you're an alcoholic, and that is like you're going to lose some time, some energy. You're not going to feel well. You're going to poison yourself.
That's part of it.
You're going to you may surface somewhere where you don't know where that might be. Like as things get serious, you don't know what's going to happen once you start drinking, because that's how it was with me. But now, when you say we're working, I'm like, well, we don't have time to drink right now. And you're like, nah, dude, we're working. Like,
Yeah, we're working.
that's the thing. Once you get into that cycle of really starting to really grind and really be dedicated. Sorry,
sorry.
Spence on me. You start to be like, well, I don't have like the 6 hours, because it's not about I'm gonna have a glass of Chardonnay with dinner. It's like if you want to escape. You want that checkout, that whatever you want. that's just gonna like. I don't have that time.
You can't put.
I
a
have
time
too much
limit.
shit on the line. I got these dudes.
Yeah.
I've now painted myself into a place where I don't have 6-8 hours to fucking 3-4 hours to fucking party. 6 hours to fucking sleep it off. Then I'm not going to be at 100%. So really what I've done is I've just fucked off a couple of days.
Right.
Because
Easily.
I wanted to party or whatever it might be. And that's where I think that like,
dude.
I think that for guys that fucking have chewed it up,
Yeah.
the alternative to not continuing to do that is to go.
Yeah, but it's a high wire act, my friend.
It can be.
Because
It
listen,
can be, but
listen. Yeah, I'm
I'd
here.
much rather be addicted to fucking business and money and the grind than to drugs.
No, you're all
have to
everything.
figure it out.
Listen,
Yeah.
God bless you, salute. That's absolutely right. Everything you said. I'm just talking. I'm just saying. Look, I'll just talk for me.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk for motherfucking Red Man Savage me.
Yes.
All right. Now look.
You're only engine.
Listen. You're right. But it's a high wire act. Not because, right? Not because when you're grinding and you're doing and you're fucking and it's gonna not the stress, not the da-da-da, but for a guy like me, right? Like, if all of a sudden there's a break that I didn't create, right? Like, for whatever reason, I've grind. I didn't plan it. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. But everything just stopped for a minute because it's a holiday.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I look at the fucking sheets and I'm like ahead of the curve. I mean, I'm actually got a couple of days now, right? Now, in a situation like that, that's when I might fucking go crazy. Because I actually have a couple of days. I did everything I was supposed to do and then some. And it's done, and it's put away, and it's packed, and now it's
tightened up.
Oh.
Buttoned up.
And now now it's
zipped up. And
right.
ready to go.
It's spring break.
Bow on it. Right?
Everything's fucking shut down. I don't need to go in. I don't need to. Nah. Right? Now I got a soft spot and nobody's going to check in on the boy. Right? Could be a neat little couple of treats. Next thing you know, dude, I'm fucking driving my fucking Camaro through the fucking... Know what I mean? It's a time wire, bro. It's a time wire. You got to be,
Well, yes, I definitely played that circus game before, bro. I had the motherfucker. You get that shit on there. You said you were describing some chapters in my life.
That's the same here, bro.
But
same
absolutely.
Here.
So you guys miss drinking?
Do they miss drinking? Good question. You'll have to tune in next week to hear the answer on that one as we bring you part 2 from the Hard Luck Show. Adios, amigos.